My name is Eddie Villanueva. My wife Stella and I have been married for 26 years. That's a long time to develop all kinds of issues in a married life.
When you look at this picture, it looks like a happy family. You could never tell. Silently, we were suffering.
Prior to going to the training, we've done pretty good together as a married couple. We always thought that if we had any sort of issues, we'd try to resolve them as soon as possible.
In my vows, I wrote that I was gonna love him every day, no matter what day it was, if it's day 1 or day 20 or years later. Weeks start passing by, people start getting busy, and then you start to get to know each other a bit better. And then you kind of start forgetting about those things that you said.
I had problems communicating and didn't know that. When we would try to talk things out, we would just end up arguing. Things were hitting our family. Unemployment, major financial issues.
Raising
We
kids.
almost lost our house 3 times. There was infidelity also. What we had on our plate, it's amazing that we've been married this long.
We felt like we should probably take this because our engagement was pretty short and our premarital counseling was a little rushed, and so we thought, maybe we missed that opportunity to go into depth on that. We're just gonna go take a marriage class, why not? We didn't really know what we were expecting. The cool thing about that weekend was it wasn't just, hey, show up and listen to somebody talk about something. It was very, hey, here's how this works, this is why this works, and all right, y'all got like 15-20 minutes. Y'all turn around and talk to each other.
I learned a lot about myself, I feel like, and I felt like even though we'd been dating for like 2.5 years, including our engagement, like conversations that we hadn't really talked through, we talked through when we went through Adventures in Marriage.
Once we did the personality test, and I kind of, saw how he truly is from the moment that I thought who he was, I started to love him even more.
I've been praying, and this was the answer, because we can finally interact and communicate. After we did that night of taking out the trash, for the first time, I just felt like there was nothing, no heavy weight on me, and no worry.
It's really important that once your perspective lines up with how God sees marriage, and how this training teaches you that understanding, it really helps you to see your spouse through a different set of eyes that you really need. And we were glad that we were given that perspective and that reinforcement through Adventures in Marriage.
We just got married recently, like the feeling of what it was like at the altar saying like I love you, and like going into that wedding day knowing this is the person I love and I'm saying I love you, but then going through that class, it was like you find out more about that person and you're just like, oh, I just love you even more now because I know like more about you. I know really now I know how to take care of you. We're gonna be super happy that we went through it in our future because now it's on us. If we know what we have to do to keep our relationship healthy and communicate, we have the tools, and in my head I feel like a little more confident that going into marriage as newlyweds that we'll actually make it, coming from a broken family myself.
We do come into our married lives with a lot of different ways to process situations, right, wrong, or indifferent. It's going to impact it one way or the other. We went through different groups and there was encouragement, there was discussions, but never really any tools that could really help us. My encouragement to everybody, married couples in particular, obviously, is that give this a chance. It's a good thing that really does work, and it has shown results. It's one thing to have support among friends. You can talk about it, but if you don't have the tools, we needed that.